When people get involved, there's something about mentality. When you help someone else in need, you realize that you don't have it so bad and it makes you feel good. And I came up with, do good, feel good, make a difference.
It's not just a charity, it's not just another organization. It really focuses on transforming lives. And that's what interests me, the transformation in the lives of people.
There are so many numerous pictures of kids who are like so scrawny you could barely recognize them as human. And then in the next shot, they're all smiley and they're chubby and happy. And that's the thing that really touches my heart.
Sometimes people question the ingredients. They wonder why soy, they wonder why rice. And we explain to them that rice is one of the best staples and that it's universal. When this goes out to India, Africa, Latin America, they're all used to rice.
I know when Richard first tried with granola bars and things like that, they found it way too powerful and they couldn't consume it. And then went out to Archer Daniels, Cargill, Carlsberger Foods, and came up with Kids Against Hunger food. And it has 4 key ingredients. One is textured soy, and the reason there's textured soy is that the package is completely vegan, so all races, all cultures can eat it. Brings the protein up to 52% in the package, and it's lightweight too, which is good. It has dehydrated vegetables. The white rice, it has less oil in it, so it has a longer shelf life. It's eaten by all cultures around the world, and it provides the carbohydrate. And then it also has the seasoning, which is a vegetable seasoning, but it tastes much like chicken. Again, completely vegan, but it's loaded with a power pack of 21 different vitamins and minerals that are targeted specifically at alleviating starvation and related diseases, such as blindness, spina bifida, and such.
We would send food through an agency in Toronto to several different countries in Africa, to Latin America, Central and South America.
We deal a lot with First Nations, First People. We've gotten food to Quebec. We also try to work with the people who package the food and accommodate where they'd like it to go. We've shipped overseas with Dr. Simone out of Toronto. He ships containers regularly and has feeding programs. Sent food to Haiti, to Cuba. Haiti we do on an ongoing basis. You can't just send them a container of food and hope that everything is solved. That just gets their bellies filled. You then need to sustain it so that they can continue to restore their health. And then you teach someone how to fish, or do you give them fish? Well, when they're on their deathbed dying from starvation, the first thing they need is food, or they will never be able to fish.
We've been working with Kids Against Hunger Canada in Haiti for 2 years, and it's worked very well. We wanted to assure there was a continued source and a quantity of sourced foods to work against food deprivation. And this was the biggest issue. We could not provide the volume. Kids Against Hunger Canada were just wonderful to come along and be able to provide the volume we needed and the food that was nutritional and met the need.
Well, just to give you an idea, in 2015, a major hurricane went through Haiti. Major hurricane, one of the worst they'd had, in centuries. And the areas that I work in, the mountain people, they lost 90% of everything. They lost their crops, their animals. It was terrible. And the children were actually eating the bark off trees. The mothers were actually cooking the bark, boiling it in water to make it softer to eat. A lot of them got worms. We had to take them to the hospital from eating the bark. When I saw that, my heart was just ripped out of me. I got in touch with Kids Against Hunger. They found a 40-foot container of food and they sent it to me. We took it up to that same area where these little children were eating the bark, and we started to feed these kids. And I can tell you, malnourished children have a orangey tinted hair. Within 6 weeks of feeding the Kids Against Hunger food, their hair was starting to get back to its natural black. The children weren't getting worms anymore. Wow, what a difference in the children. It was a blessing.
Knowing that Cuba is in a great need, the most pressing need is food, Kids Against Hunger decided to send some food there to relieve those who are going hungry. The importing of the Kids Against Hunger food means a lot to the kids and to the whole family and the members of the church, because many tables were fed when we got that food. The need in the country is widespread. It's not locally, because the whole country is under the same operation, and as food has been rationed for so many years, and scarcity is everywhere, especially that the little food that it's being produced in the country is being exported, and they are not importing any food because lack of money.
Yeah, we see the need across Canada. There's all the statistics show that First Nations people do need help in every area of life. And I believe Kids Against Hunger is an avenue through which our First Nations can be assisted, not only for their own physical health, but their assurance that people out there care about them and want to help. I know the whole hunting, trapping, fishing lifestyle, and I know that it doesn't take much to cause a problem. I'd like the leadership to have something in store to help the people. In fact, just today, there was one of the communities there was having a soup kitchen, inviting everybody to come for the soup kitchen. I believe this stuff is the stuff that they're serving.
I got involved with Kids Against Hunger Canada due to wanting to volunteer in my work. Had provided some team incentives to, find things to do locally in our community. As a manager of my store, I wanted to kind of look for other avenues outside of my small space, and it wasn't hard to do. Like, the packing events themselves are quite easy, that anybody from any age level I've seen participate in these events. So
What's really a highlight to me is the fact that they come back and they say, when is the next food pack? We want to do this again. And that's the number one comment we generally get, is that people are anxious to get back in and continue doing this process. And you have to ask yourself, why? What is it that drives them, this motivation? And it's the fact, I would put it to, the purpose behind it. They're doing something meaningful that they see in life, that they're helping to resolve a global crisis, and that they can play a part of it, that they can be in a team as such, So they work on the lines in teams. It's camaraderie and teamwork that they put together to get this done. And it's just truly amazing.
It's a great charity. It does a lot of great work. It's a lot of fun to get involved. You receive at the giving end because you have so much fun and you get motivated that you're making a difference. You become aware of the need in the world, and then the recipients get blessed with their health being restored. And our charity is growing, it's doing well, but we look forward to the future and the continued growth. And come out to one of our events. Do good, have fun, and make a difference. Do good!